Turn to Jeremy Bash. He served as chief of staff at the CIA and the Pentagon. He's now an NBC News national security analyst. Jeremy, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah.
Obviously, this investigation is just getting started, but many people in positions such as yours think Russia may be behind it. What's the argument there? Why are they a suspect?
Well, Savannah, when you touch a document inside the CIA, you leave digital fingerprints. So anybody who downloaded, printed, or accessed this material, they're going to become a suspect pretty quick. So I think we'll be able to figure out who inside might be a suspect. But two things lead me to think about Russia. First, they have a connection to WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks has, in effect, become an agent of the Russian Federation. And second, tensions between the intelligence community and Russia are at an all-time high, Savannah, because of Russian interference in our election.
So, Jeremy, let's talk about the possibility that Andrea brought up, which is that it is a mole inside the CIA. In other words, not a whistleblower, but someone who's working on behalf of a foreign entity, but it's employed by the CIA. How plausible do you find that scenario?
I think it's a situation that investigators will take seriously. It took 8 years to find Aldrich Ames, who in the 1980s and early 90s gave away many of our assets. We don't have the time and the luxury to wait 8 years. If this information is bleeding out, people are going to have to come close to an investigative target and try to crack down on this fast.
To be clear, Jeremy, as you well know, these hacking tools that were in the CIA's arsenal were used to monitor and surveil adversaries overseas. But now it's out. So the question is, are Americans potentially vulnerable to these hacking techniques used on them?
I don't think so, Savannah. CIA operations are conducted overseas against America's adversaries, against terrorists, against weapons proliferators, against our adversaries. They're not directed at Americans. And once these vulnerabilities, if you will, in our security devices are out there, the device makers can actually shore up their defenses. So I think Americans' devices are not at risk.
All right, Jeremy Bash, thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.